got a result out of. 2-2-1 losses in a row makes me think that this team lacks mental toughness, Rog.
Which
so
gets us back to our point
in
about
sport.
America. In America, you expect your teams to gut it out.
Sorry, I'm going to eat a miniature banana.
You absolutely, you can do it. It's a microphone.
Yeah.
Let me get you. I've got a miniature banana here.
I've got one right here.
You are. You're eating my microphone.
Yeah.
The thing that's fascinating to me, Steve Coogan,
Uh-huh.
the great English comedian who I like very much.
Yeah.
He said in an interview with The Guardian a couple of weeks ago, he said the English we prefer, given the choice between our own success and savouring other people's failings, we'd always plumb for the latter, English people.
Yeah.
I knew that would
You know
make
what?
your voice
I don't agree. I don't agree with that.
I do, and in fact,
I don't agree with that.
If
That's
you
so
believe
not
in
me.
that, English people, you can have an amazing World Cup.
That's so
You're
not
going to have
me.
to watch the Spanish.
What? England lasted longer than the Spanish, but that doesn't make me feel better.
It doesn't.
It doesn't make me feel better at all. In fact, I do believe it's possible to cheer for England and cheer for other countries. You are living proof of that.
What? I cheer for America.
Yeah, and England.
Not
Yeah,
really.
we saw today, you're just saying that, Rog. We saw today how much you care about England. It's going to be okay. Come on, it's going to be okay. Mwah. It's going to be okay, Rog. Anyway, so second
Solutions
half.
at Gunner in Japan,
Yeah.
at Men in Blazers.
Yeah.
Aren't there any British military bases in Germany? Please find out. Why American invention 2.0? There will be in England.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, you said something that I found fascinating. Is the second half war on. Obviously, Rooney's goal.
Yeah.
Really amazing. Big takeaway. English media, back off Wayne.
Yeah.
Number 2, never argue with Ballack. He is the god and king.
Yeah.
He knew it was going to be 1-1. Why was it not 1-1? I asked Michael, I said, why do England players, I mean, they kept sending it to Sterling, who kept getting knocked over. They kept giving it to Sturridge, who tried incredibly hard. I mean, it was just dump it into those two guys, always dumping it in.
Yeah.
I mean, it was very, very obvious football. Wayne's kind of ferret around, desperate to... I mean, tactically, fascinating change for Wayne. Shaved off the neck hair, David.
Yeah, got rid of it.
I mean, completely different player about the neck hair in a good way. But we said to Ballack, what happens to these guys? Why are they so terrible? And he said, you English care more about your players' private life than about football.
Yeah.
I said, that's because our players are not very good. And he said, you need to understand those players, and they were kicking the ball right now, they are kicking the ball more terrified of what the tabloid press are going to do to them than about actually winning.
However, the English equaliser came from movement. What we'd lacked all day, the movement of fullbacks. Suddenly England, towards the end of the game, started moving, and the English fullbacks started pressing up. So movement. Sturridge came out, won a great tackle, 50-50 ball on the right, turned his man, turned down the wing, passed it in. Glenn Johnson took it. Moved past his man. Glenn Johnson is a player of considerable attacking speed. He's better at charunning than doloing. Rog, charunning going forward, doloing going backward in American soccer terms. He gets into the box. He gets the pass across, knocks it into Rooney. Once again, an England goal coming from essentially 3 players, movement with the ball, 3 players who can beat the players they're playing against with speed. Sturridge to Glenn Johnson.
Other than that, there was no speed. Everything was slow,
so slow,
predictable.
No movement.
It
no
was
movement.
treacle.
No movement. We're about to be blessed.
Everyone is trying to. Everyone is trying to cheer us up.
Yeah.
We're starting a new religion. I'm not a religious man.
Yeah.
But I've started since I've been here now a week.
Yeah.
Essentially locked up in the panic room.
Yeah.
Started to believe in a religion called Tiricoism.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what the tenets of that religion are, but it's a very happy place, right, David?
I know the salute is 2 hands down on the floor, looking up like that.
Yeah.
That's
wait
a minute.
Here he is, our Lord and Saviour.
Our Lord and Saviour.
Pizza delivery.
The God of Tiricoism has come. We're allowed to look at him and die.
Pizza delivery here.
Mike Tirico, you bringing out tweets?
Mike Tirico, before you leave, you do need to sign the Tirico headshot.
Sign your Tirico
headshot.
headshot.
Best you could find
before you go.
I'm hanging out with the Chancellor.
Yeah, Chancellor.
Powerful people.
Yeah, Sepp Blatter.
Can we just ask you one question?
Yes, sir.
Because you are unbelievably, and we've talked about this a lot, possibly the happiest man that we have
Mike
ever
Tirico is one of the nicest men who I've met in my entire life, and having watched him in action, you have no idea what a quality of broadcaster. What a quality of broadcaster. This man is one of the greats.
Hey, you guys,
one of the greats.
What did I do? Did I buy dinner?
Tirico, you're amazing. No, you're amazing.
You know, like
you're an amazing man.
People seem taller on television. Tirico actually seems not as nice on television as he is in real life.
In real life, he's amazing.
Can we just ask you, because we're English fans,
Yeah.
England have just England have just valiantly failed.
Yeah. Even worse, they're not out of the World Cup yet.
No,
They have to put us through another 24 hours at least of suffering.
Give us and our watching, the 7 or 8 people watching this.
Yeah.
How should we find that balance, that equilibrium? Take us back to our happy place.
The Open Championship's in 3 weeks.
The Open Championship is in 3 weeks.
Golf. You have a chance there.
Yeah, Wimbledon, we might have a chance.
The championship's
with Andy
begin
Murray
on Monday.
Come on,
yeah,
Virginia
we've got
Wade.
that. What else do we have?
Is Virginia Wade playing?
No, Virginia Wade's not in it anymore.
So
Virginia Wade's not in it.
All the young kids who'll be queuing can just start a few days earlier instead of come on, Wayne. Yeah. They can just start practicing. Come on, Andy! Come on, Andy!
So Roberto Martinez, I did hear him say to you in the past, in the post-show, though, he seemed to find some hope. He said that the young players, England, don't judge it on now. Let's see where these young players get blooded. Let's see, out of the ashes rises the phoenix. Is this the team preparing for Euro 2014? Is this a team for future?
You don't want to be satisfied by that.
Oh, no, I'm not satisfied at all, but I just wanted to hear what your reaction was when Roberto said that.
I'm glad they're going forward. I'm glad it's not the old guard. I'm glad they have a chance. But my reaction was to quote Chris Berman. Yeah. Chris Berman always says, "Yeah, but," and that was the story. England loses to Italy 2-1. Oh, young guys, good pace, pressured against Italy. Italy's so good at defending. Yeah. At least they were in it. Today, same thing. Oh, they did. Yeah, but win. Yeah,
win.
This a results
Get a
business?
Point. Get a point.
Ratings, money.
I agree.
This is a results
This
business.
is a ratings-driven business. If we don't get more than 4 of you watching this, you think this boot room's still going to be open?
Oh, it's getting close.
This will be Julie Foudy's dressing room. This will be Julie
She
Foudy's
hasn't
dressing
signed
room.
her
She's
picture
got her
yet,
eyes
has
on.
she?
I know, because she's got her eyes on this room. Mike Tirico.
Oh, is she going to get a blazer?
I saw it. She's an interior designer in here today, just measuring. Can
I leave?
Before you leave, can you just put your hand on our heads? Oh, we feel better. That does feel good.
I would say, Mike
you,
Tirico, thank you. You are an amazing broadcaster. You're doing such a phenomenal job down here. It's been a pleasure working with you. Really has been.
Can you show him, please?
You sure?
Yeah.
There's a hideous picture of me.
It's beautiful.
Oh, we love that picture of you. No, not at all.
People say I look like that.
Man wanting blazer.
Oh, yeah.
Mike Tirico.
Mike Tirico.
Truly a gorgeous bloke. Oh, I feel better now.
Let's just carry on with Mike in the background. It's so bizarre. Bye, Mike. See you later.
He's just laid his hands on me. The big takeaway, Wayne Rooney scores.
Mike Tirico pursued by Bear.
Suarez.
We didn't shut the door.
Played on by Gerrard.
Yeah.
It will be, poor Steve. I'm saying this
what
in
a
all
season.
sincerity. What a
the final few months of the season for Stevie G, Rog.
Pain.
The mistake against Chelsea.
Scabs upon
that loses them, essentially,
septic
the title.
Wounds that may never heal. Psychic septic wounds that may never heal.
One way of looking at this game today is Liverpool 2, Manchester United 1, by the way.
Yeah.
Read that on Twitter.
It's like the albatross and the mariner. I feel terrible for Stevie Gerrard. Our thoughts are with you. He's probably laying already in his hotel room with some early Phil Collins, very popular here in Brazil, probably just soothing him. Which Phil Collins song do you think he'll be playing?
This is now an amazing group, Rog. Sorry, I've completely blew your question.
Which Phil Collins song do you think he'll be listening to?
I mean, obvious choices In the Air Tonight.
Yeah, but that one might bring him down. If I were you, and I know you watch this,
Are you thinking Susu Studio?
I'd probably listen to You Can't Hurry Love, something that Pepe gives him hope again, like Tirico's just given us hope. My big tactical takeaway from this, Dave, before we get to the tweets and wrap this thing up, we're definitely going to touch on Colombia too.
Yeah.
Is England tactically defence, a shambles.
Yeah.
Goalkeeper, hope solo bonkers.
Yeah.
Midfield, heavy-legged. Attack, well-intended, but ineffective.
Yeah.
But the bigger problem for us, infrastructurally, within the Football Association, where are the warlocks, David?
Yeah, no warlocks. There was no England warlock there. I want to highlight a few England players for particular mention, Rog, today.
Please.
Joe Hart, what on earth are you doing in goal? That was my first thing. The flapping, the slapping, the things that were right there.
See why you have the banana?
Absolutely. There you go. There's your other banana. Just not good enough, ultimately. Not good enough. The problem is now, Rog, is that the group, because of the way it's all set up, and with Italy still to play the two teams who are competing against England for that second place, this torture is going to continue for at least another 24 hours until we find out how Italy do
24 years.
against Costa Rica. If Italy beat Costa Rica, it will go down to the final day, where if Italy then beat Uruguay,
come on, America,
England just have to beat Costa Rica by about 15 goals in order to qualify. And England's hopes will all get built up again. It's
Michael Bradley.
Oh, it's like having been in a battle in World War I, and you've been shot down by the German machine guns, but you're still lying there saying, "Mummy, mummy, mummy," but you're still breathing, hoping that maybe someone will come out. But you realise after a night that they're in the trenches and they're not coming out to get you at all, and you're just going to die a slow and painful
But you'd write
death.
a couple of poems before you do pass away that'll be learnt by English school children for generations. I know that I shall meet my fate somewhere in the clouds above. Those that I fight I do not hate. Those that I guard I do not.
Anyway, I'll give you the one moment of hope for England, as I do think that
should be
looking at these young...
England's moment of hope is
England's moment of hope is England do have some very, very good young players. Even beyond this team, England have some very good young players. Raheem Sterling, who is just a baby. He's just a baby. He had one moment in the first half, Rog, where from a standing start, he just skinned the Uruguayan defender. Very few players in world football can do that. He has amazing first step. He has amazing speed. He has amazing accuracy. It was too much to ask that he was going to come in and dominate this tournament when he's just a baby. He's going to be a really great player for the future. Daniel Sturridge has announced his entrance into the world stage at the age of 24. I think he's going to be a very, very good international player. And we'll have to see, you know, the young ones, Barkley, see what kind of player he's going to be. See what Luke Shaw, I'm sure he'll get a run out in the third game at left back. I'm sure Lallana will probably play from the beginning. We'll start to see what some of these other young English players can be. I think we might see, frankly, at centre-back, he might put on Phil Jones and Chris Smalling, but they're not the future hope of English football.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, English football has players who are here, players who are here, players who may get here. You have Luis Suarez. Unbelievable. He's here just by virtue of having that many teeth in his mouth. It's an unbelievable human feat. His ability to finish, his ability to rebound, his ability to come back from knee surgery 4 weeks later.
His ability to compete
is a remarkable...
He's a great footballer.
His ability to lead a team in word and deed. We do not have that player.
No.
He looks like Anne Hathaway, which makes me despise him even more. Princess Diaries era Anne Hathaway. What he did on the football field today was storied. Absolutely a World Cup moment that will be discussed when this 2014 World Cup ends and the history is written. To come back as he did for a team that needed him, to say, I'm not the saviour, we need a team performance. They got a team performance, but he was the saviour. He was the man who delivered, and I admire it. I think it's a remarkable feat, and we've seen something, a true athlete, a true dominator, a true world-class performer, who we talk all the time about Messi, we talk all about Ronaldo. Obviously, there's reasons that Luis Suarez's kind of tarnished brand is not there, but on the field, when it counts, that is a gentleman.
Do you know, I did think, you know, England have I thought a little bit about Maradona, who took England out almost single-handedly out of the World Cup in 1986, Rog. And I also thought about, you know, Ronaldinho in Japan in 2002, seemed to take England out of that game almost single-handedly. This was another one of those times where a single player, and I actually credit Uruguay for the overall team performance, but he is just something else, Luis Suarez. Took England out.
Paul Revere was the first. Ronaldinho, Maradona, Luis Suarez joins those.
And if you like great football, as you appreciate that. Earlier today, Rog, we should just say, fantastic, congratulations, Colombia. Really, really well done.
Fabulous team to watch.
Fabulous team to watch. Fabulous team to watch score. Fabulous team to watch dance after they've scored. I mean, that takes... You've got to be... If you've got good goal celebrations, there's something going right in your camp, because it means that you've got confidence flying high.
Yeah, well, what it means is you're kind of motivated then. Footballers need motivation. England didn't have motivation. We did our goal
because
celebration.
We didn't have any...
Our goal celebration was not really that. It was an old man jumping off the bench
today, Rooney,
and breaking his ankle. That was our goal celebration that we worked on.
Right.
Not such a good goal celebration. The Colombians, we have a power ranking which Davo is going to unveil tonight on
the best goal celebration dances
so far. The Colombians, I'll tell you, will be amongst them.
They will be amongst them.
But when you've got goal motivations, what do you want to do if you're a footballer? You want to
dance.
You want to show them to the world.
Yeah, you want to dance.
That was Roy Hodgson's big tactical mistake at the end of the day.
Yeah.
We need more goal celebrations.
More choreography.
Then the players are motivated to want to deal with it. I say, Colombia have won 1 game, 2 games. First time they've ever won 2 games at a World Cup in their history, which I think is really, I mean, from an English perspective, right now, we think that's phenomenal. I'll tell you another thing. Jose Peckerman, who, for reasons I can't reveal, is my favourite coach in international football. Okay.
Because religious beliefs may or may not be shared by Roger and Coach Peckerman.
He got 403,000 votes in the recent Colombian presidential election.
Wow.
Even though he's not standing in them. So it's not just me who loves him, David.
Yeah.
I think he deserves it. They played bold, rambunctious football. Yeah. Gervinho. Again, if the American who's just started watching this game were to be like, who's the world-class football players this World Cup, they'd say Tim Cahill. Yeah. Gervinho. Yeah. Luis Suarez.
Yeah. And they'd be right on 1.5 of them.
Yeah. Pretty much, David. So that's
Gervinho scored a goal that was just beautiful. Gervinho, formerly of Arsenal, really, we used to use a word, Gervinho'd. He Gervinho'd, which usually meant sort of tumbling his way through the box and missing by about 15 yards.
No longer with
a pass, with a shot, with
on
anything.
The other side
anyway,
of our face
Gervinho scored a fantastic goal because he's got a new haircut.
So what's
that
left
was good.
For us
Colombia's
English
through.
People? It's to laugh at France tomorrow. They play Switzerland in a fascinating battle. It is going to be quite a classic. We're going to preview that shortly on ESPN FC. ESPN FC is in Fight Club. Yeah. Sad. World Cup's officially over. We'll keep watching for the next couple of weeks. Yeah. And we'll be chanting, thank God.
Well, it's not. That's the awful thing. It's not over yet.
USA.
We have the USA.
USA.
And England are going to torture us for at least another 24 hours. That's it from us at MC Davies, at Roger Bennett, at Men in Blazers, Instagram, Men in Blazers. Oh, we've got a graphic. We've got a graphic somewhere.
We've got
Wait a minute. Here we go.
Expensive formatting has gone in. You think this program is lo-fi?
Here we go.
We now have electronic formatting going on.
There we go. At ESPN FC, at Men in Blazers, at Roger Bennett, at Embassy Davies, at ESPN Wando, meninblazers.com. All of our stuff is up there. Our Instagram is Men in Blazers. We're having a lot of fun with that. And that's it. Click around everything on ESPN FC. There's tremendous writing all over the place. Our friend Gab Makodi wrote a great story today on Rooney. You wrote a fantastic piece about England and America that's already kind of outdated.
And optimistic and all of that stuff.
And that's it from us.
We're sad. We feel like a leaf in fall, plunging off a tree with nothing to stop us. There is no life. There is no hope.
But I do have the rest of my mini banana to look forward to, Roger.
And Kyle Beckerman.